welcome back to my channel. I'm your host Priscilla, and this is the Carnivore Journey, and welcome to Season 2, Episode 1. So I am so very excited to be back on the couch in front of the camera talking to all of you this week. If you did not catch my video last week of my year wrap-up, please be sure to go back and check that video out. It was amazing. I'm so glad that I wrapped up a year. I'm not going to say it was easy, but it was definitely worth it. And right at the end of the video is a montage where I started from week 1 to week 52, where you can see all the transitions and how I changed over that year period. I am very proud of myself. I'm very proud of everything that I did for my first year, but I'm definitely looking forward to Season 2, Year 2, and what Carnivore has to bring. So let's get into what I've been up to for the past couple of weeks. So right after I did my wrap up for week 52 in my first year, I decided it was time to take a little break. So no, I didn't go on vacation, but I did do a staycation. And basically what that was, I stepped away from the camera, stepped away from the computer and editing, stepped away from the scale, and I just enjoyed some much needed time with my family and my kids before they started school and we ended summer break. So we wrapped up the summer by doing some last minute school shopping, got their much needed items that they need. Both of my kids are doing a lot of stuff this upcoming year. They're in band, they're in dance, they're in choir. They needed pants, they needed shirts, of course they needed all their school material. And so it was time to focus on those things. Now, when I say that I stepped away from filming and editing and all the things carnivore related, I never stepped out of carnivore. I continued to eat right, I continued to eat the carnivore way, and I did continue my walking. That whole week that I was on my vacation, I walked every single day for about 40 minutes a day. And then I started even incorporating some different types of workouts where I started doing like stair steps, jumping jacks, and I started doing a little bit more stretching. So I'm pretty excited about that. That was something that I started branching off into this year. This is a new year. This is a new me. This is a new season, and this is a new journey this year too. So I want to do things a little bit different than I was doing the previous year. So as you can tell by my farmer's tan I have going on, the reason why I have that is because for so long I have been so uncomfortable in my own skin on how I feel that even when I would go walking or when I would go working out, I was still covering up my body. Instead of enjoying summer clothes like tank tops and shorts and capris and summer dresses, I was still covering up. Even when I was going out on dates, going out with friends, going out with family, even doing my exercise, I was still covering up in baggy clothes and baggy pants because I just wasn't very confident. So because of that, I'm rocking this farmer's tan, and I decided enough is enough. This is a new year. This is a new change. And as I'm getting smaller and as I'm getting more comfortable in who I am and how I'm changing, then I need to start representing that on the outside. So I went out, got me some really nice summer dresses, some new tank tops, some new blouses, and I just feel like it's time for me to start wearing things that are more fitting and, you know, and kind of get more out of the comfortable, like couch potato attire and start being a little bit more presentable and a little bit more dressed and start being a little bit more fashionable as I'm losing weight. So let me tell you a little bit about what my focus is going to be this year in carnivore. This year, I'm going to step away from the scale and not make that my main focus because that is very stressful at times. But my main focus this year is I'm going to start focusing more on toning and more on just my health and wellness altogether. Because as I've been losing weight, I do need to tone, especially in my arms. That seems to be my problem area. My legs are pretty good shape, but I also need to focus a little bit on my stomach as well. This is a very open and honest journey, and that's what I want to be with all of you, be very transparent. So as you can tell, I need to tone up. I'm open to that. I know I do. So I'm going to maybe start lifting some weights. I even thought about maybe doing an aerobics class, maybe a Zumba class. Who knows? I'm very spontaneous. If I see something, a flyer or something on Facebook that I want to join, then once I do, I will let each and every one of you know, unless I just decide to do something here at the house or at the park that's right up the road from my home. But that is my main focus this year. And of course, I'm hoping that Carnivore can hit the road. And if we decide to do that later on in the season, I will definitely give y'all a heads up. But that is something that I would love to do. And of course, I would like to make some more shorts, because if you haven't seen some of our grocery hauls, you need to go back and watch those, because man, we stumble on some amazing deals, and I've talked about that throughout the year. So those are some of the different directions that I am planning on taking this channel this coming up year. Focusing more on toning, focusing more on exercise, stepping away a little bit and stop focusing so much on the scale, and just my wellness altogether. Health and wellness, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, whatever, that is my main focus this year. So I am very excited about this year. I'm very excited about what this season is going to hold, and I hope that you will all come on this journey with me. Before I wrap up, I just want to say this. The last couple weeks have been great. Like I said, I've started incorporating some new exercises. I've been exercising more in the mornings because it's been hotter in the evenings. There were days where it was record high, like 104, 105. That is just too hot to be outside. But I just want to say, I hope that you all will continue on this wonderful journey with me. I'm so looking forward to this season, and I would love to hear all your comments, especially if you're just started this year. And if there's anything I can help you with, please reach out in the comments. And if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And thank you so much for tuning in. I'm your host, Priscilla. This is the Carnivore Journey, Season 2, Episode 1. Until I see you again, have a wonderful week. Bye.